Hi, I'm Lauren. This is Evermore Creative Arts Studio, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm working on hashtag Work in Progress Wednesday, started by Kim at Vintage Lilac Memories. And the idea is to work on something on Wednesdays that you've had on your pile for a bit and follow it up on Friday with hashtag Follow Up Friday. So that's just a way of getting extras off your table and having a little accountability. So I have a lot of projects on the go that I could have used for this one. However, this is a recent project I'm working on and I really need to get it done. It hasn't been sitting in the sidelines long, but I did get derailed when I was filming it because my camera was too full of photos and it stopped because it's my phone, right? So it just stopped working. So I had to upload everything and back it up, and then I had to go and delete enough that I would have space to do this. So what the project is photo transfer masterboards. So I have a couple of pieces of 110-pound cardstock, and I do transfers from magazines onto them and then add stamps and book pages and other things to create a masterboard, and then I cut out cards and tags from them. And it's a really fun process, and I really wanted to share it with you. So I just have to scramble now to get everything finished. But yeah, I just have some editing left to do. So anyway, these are tags that I'm working on, and believe it or not, the decorating of things is where I struggle the very most. I just can't seem to make up my mind about what I want to do ever, so there's a lot of cutting out of this one. Just to spare you my dithering, that I decided that I didn't want to go with any of the lace in my goodie bag because it was too feminine. This masterboard is very sepia toned, black and white photos, and it's very masculine because of that. So, I don't have a whole lot of masculine things, so I just wanted to keep the tone that way. So I went and found some hemp string and some twine and some faux leather laces, and I'm putting those in. And I like it. I think it looks kind of fun. Needs a haircut. There we go. But yeah, I'm happy with that. So next one, it's an old stove. The next one is a building, and I have this faux leather. I got it from the Dollarama in Canada, and it has a few varieties of color. Black's too dark. I like the brown. Brown works nice. It's dark, but it's still soft. So I am going to cut just a little tag off of that to put on the top, and a little bit thicker. And I've never used this before. I bought it and it's been sitting there, so I thought I should get it out. Works perfectly for this. So I think I'm going to use 2 eyelets to connect this, maybe, or maybe I'll use brads. I couldn't decide, but I did know I wanted to put 2 of them in. It's pretty wide, so I got out my big crompadillo and punched some little holes. There, I'm just going to use some glue to hold it in place while I punch through the vinyl, just so it doesn't wiggle all over the place. I don't expect it to hold. I think it's the brads that I used actually in the end. So the brads will hold it all in place really well. Little clamp while I pick out exactly what I want to use. Yeah, I was looking at the eyelets. No. See, I can't make a decision, but eventually I do. There's too many choices. So I'm just using, it's actually a bead reamer, but I use it as an awl and a pokey thing. So there's one brad, and there's kind of a vintagey brass color. That goes nice. And there's the other one. Snip the back off, and yeah, yay. Oh, look at that. The cleanup elves came and helped. I decided that the back is kind of plain. It's just covered with a paper bag, actually, that I glued on the back. But I think I'm going to add a stamp or two to these just to give it a little interest. I still want to be able to write on the back. But it does need something other than just a big brown space. So I got all my stamps, and I think I'm using stained walnut for this. It's a little bit darker, and there, and those are good. Done and done. Oh, my camera cut out, and I didn't quite finish inking the edge, so good thing I caught that. And just finish it up and touch it up, and now it's done and done. There we go. All right. So those are two from one sheet, from one masterboard, and these are three that I had decorated already from another masterboard. Except this one I wasn't really happy with. It just seemed kind of plain at the top, needs a little zhuzhing. So I'm trying out different ribbons, and not really happy with anything. So I'm just going to putz for a little bit. And I'm actually, when it's done, I'm really quite pleased with how it looks. But it does take me a little bit of ciphering to, figure it out. One thing just sort of leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. So, and that's ghastly. It's not going to happen. But I kind of like the yellow a little bit, and maybe a softer tone. Oh, the pink rose, there it is. That's a little paper rose that I got at Dollarama. A whole bunch of them for $1.25. But it's pretty, I like it, but not with that ribbon. That ribbon's too dark. It needs something lighter, a little bit more springish. So I'm going to pull out a couple of little scraps from my lace goodie bag here and see what I can put together. I'm going to limit my choices. I find that works better for me. And yeah, I like that one. I do, I like that. But we got to try the other ones too, right? So let's see what we have. Because I might like something better. No. No. That's better, but nah. Yeah, I think that's the one. Definitely that's the one. I'll just trim that little extra off the edge. Pop my little rose in there. Oh, I'm going to make a little cluster of some of the laces I tried out, and they didn't quite make the cut, but they're still pretty and they go nice with the cards. So yeah, I'm going to make a little cluster with some of them just for a little extra interest and some texture going on. All right, put it in there. That's nice. That little rose needed to be framed with something. It was just kind of plain. It should have had leaves on it, but it didn't. So there's my solution. Nope, it hangs down too low. I don't like that. There we go, that's better. It's too short too. It doesn't quite wrap where I want it to, so but it works out in the end. I'm just going to twist that little wire around so it doesn't pull through the hole. And I'm going to try some two-sided tape on the back. I struggle with it because I don't use it often, so I didn't think to tape it down first before I tried to pull the backing off. But it's okay. Everything with me seems to be a struggle sometimes. There we go. Now it's stuck. And good and stuck. But that shows through the lace. That's not good. I don't like it. So I'm going to get out my little punch. And I've got some just parchment paper. I'm going to cut a little hole or circle and glue it in place. There. That's much better. There we go. And I could use a little bit of tape now for the ribbon. It actually holds really well. So I think I might have to start using more of it. I was just going to say it's quick, but it actually for me it's not. But it is clean and it does hold good. So there. Oh, fix that. It's not quite straight. Get her going. There. All right. Well, there it is, and I really like that. And that's all 5 of the ones I've done so far, but that's not the end of my pile. I had 2 master boards on 8.5 by 11, so I have these remaining ones to finish, and I'm going to finish them by Friday, and I'm going to film it and post a follow-up Friday. And I'm going to post, I'm going to link Kim's YouTube channel down below so you can go watch hers too. And stay tuned and watch out for my little tutorial on photo transfer master boards. It's really a lot of fun. It was pretty lengthy, so it's in 3 parts. Yeah, but I hope you like it, and thank you so much for watching, and I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel. And yeah, thank you. I will see you later.